Hi guys, today is Saturday, August 17th. It's about 2:30 in the morning. First thing I want to speak on before jumping into the reading is the stock market. Now, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was down about 800 points, and that's 800 points in one day. So that means that one share is worth $800 less than it was just 2 days ago. And that is a very big drop in one day. That goes to show you that the stock market is on its way to crashing. Now, I said that this will happen somewhere around the holiday season, probably after the holiday season, because during leading up to the holiday season and in the midst of the holiday season, there's going to be a lot of activity due to buying and companies making money. So it may see a slight bump in activity, but it will crash. And this is a sign of that happening. And if it continues on this course, then we're going to go into a very, very deep recession. Okay, so let's jump into this reading. First thing I wanted to look into is Trump. Now, Trump wants to increase U.S. territory by buying Greenland. The question is why? Why? Greenland, as many people know or don't know, is owned by Denmark. And the U.S. has tried to buy Greenland once before. I think it was in 1949 or 1950s, one of those years. But America was always unsuccessful because Denmark is never willing to sell Greenland. Greenland is a hot buy because it is full of fresh water and many natural resources. So I think there's oil and other minerals, other minerals in Greenland, which makes it a hotbed for making money. Now, Trump is not that intelligent to know all of these things. I doubt he even knows that Denmark owns Greenland. So I want to know what his intentions are behind trying to purchase Greenland. And then we have the Five of Wands. So something's fake. Usually this is like the fight card. This is the competition card. But in reference to this question, it's showing me fake or somebody else wanting to grab this. Someone else fighting for this territory. So it's not whatever he said it was. There's other reasons behind this. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Bad work, bad collaboration. And then we got the King of Cups. Someone else cares about this land. He doesn't give a shit because he doesn't know how important it is. Well, I guess he does in some way because it's important for him to get what he wants from said individual. Yeah, he's lying. Trump is lying about why he wants Greenland. And to me, it looks like he wants it as leverage. He wants it as leverage against something. He wants it to get something. Yeah, it's just... We have the Five of Pentacles and Fortune. Yeah, I think he wants this for Putin. That's what I think here. He wants it for Putin. He wants Putin to help him in something, but he wants this for Putin. That's what I'm seeing. And with that, I get the King of Swords in reverse. So this is the King of Swords is someone who is decisive, someone who is sharp, someone who is intelligent, someone who is really not so nice because, you know, it comes up in this way. This is not a nice guy. And this to me represents Putin. That's who he wants it for. That's it. He's not keeping it for himself because this is perseverance. And you know, in the reverse. He's not keeping it for himself. It's leverage for someone else. It's, well, you give me this and I'll get this, and, you know, you help me and I've given you this, because Russia can't go ahead with such a purchase, because Russia is a very poor country, because Putin has been stealing from Russia, well, his own people and his own country for a long time. He has depleted Russia from resources, from money. He is just taken from the mouths of many people, so that Russia does not have much to give. Okay, speaking of Trump, I want to speak about the rally that he held in New Hampshire. Am I saying it right? New Hampshire? Yeah, I think it's New Hampshire. And the hashtag that is floating around. Okay. Trump bragged about the large crowd at his campaign rally in New Hampshire. His critics are touting the hashtag empty seat MAGA tour. There is footage and photos that are going around where you can see that the majority of the seats are empty. Republicans think they're so smart. What they did was they made sure that the seats behind Trump and behind his podium were full, so that they could create the illusion of a packed house. But when the camera pans left and right, you can see that the seats are mostly empty. So I thought I'd just say that just to, you know, give you guys a laugh. I'm gonna do a reading on Trump's week ahead and see what we got. Maybe a week or two ahead. See what comes up. We have the Three of Swords, so there's a separation or heartache, sorrow. Then we have the Chariot in reverse. So that's unable to overcome obstacles or not being able to move on, travel. The Two of Cups, that is breaking a union. He is backpedaling on something. The Seven of Pentacles on wishes. This is planting seeds. Something he talked about. And he is backpedaling on. He's breaking a promise or something. He is the Seven of Pentacles. This would be the seed that's been planted. And this is, well, I'm just not going to do it. The Hanged Man, because he's not left with much choices. And the Ace of Wands, manifestation. Let me see what this is talking about here. We have the Ace of Wands. That's him not being able to manifest something because he is the Hanged Man. Then we have, oh, you see, yeah, that's the Magician. He just can't pull this off. Okay. So I'm getting a picture. So something is put to an end. I'm getting a picture of something. He's going to, the only thing that I can think of that he has proposed in the recent time is the background checks to the weapons, maybe, to purchasing weapons, to individuals purchasing weapons. I think what's happening here is with the Death card and the Magician card in reverse, he's had to kill that noise. Well, noise to him. He's had to kill it or put the kibosh on this because he's getting pressure. I think maybe he's getting pressure from the NRA. And So I'm hearing a yes. And then I'm getting let's see, I hear yes. And then I'm feeling that he's going to do this quietly. He's going to backpedal quietly because he will hope that people will slowly forget about it or just won't bring it up. And he is really thinks that the American people are so complacent that they would just let the issue blow over. However, meanwhile, people are just dying left and right. I don't get how he could just be so slow. I'm trying not to be negative, guys, because you really shouldn't be negative when you're speaking with spirit and using tarot, because this is a divine spirit. It's a heavenly spirit. But I just don't have any better words for him. I really don't. As one commenter said in the comment section, I just don't have I don't have a great vernacular when it comes to President Cheeto. But he really thinks that the American people are so complacent that they would just forget the whole issue. Really. I'm not even joking when I say this, guys. Not even joking. Okay. So, next thing we're looking into is Representative Steve King, I think his name is. I think so. So, I don't know much about Steve King. So, I'm just going to Google him really quick. Okay, so Steve King is a businessman that serves as a U.S. representative from Iowa since 2003. He is a member of the Republican Party, and he represents Iowa's 5th congressional district. Okay. And what I do know from him is that he made some asinine comment about without rape or incest, there would be no population today. I want to see what his future in politics is, because I know that Democrats are trying to get him unseated. I want to see what goes on with that. What's in his future. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a past, present, and future for this guy. So in the past, we had the 5 of Cups. Regret. In the present, we have the 7 of Swords. That's getting away with something. And in the future, we have imbalance. So, let's see. The 9 of Swords. Underneath the 5 of Cups in reverse, we have the 9 of Swords. So this is to represent severe worry and regret about something that happened in the past. He regrets something and oh, okay, it's starting to get clearer to me. In the present, underneath the 7 of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands. This is getting away with something and not being able to move, not carrying on. Then let's see. It's passion also. It could be corrupted passion. Let's go further. So in the future, underneath the Temperance, we have the 7 of Cups. It's something he doesn't want, which will bring him imbalance. Something in the future will be imbalanced, and it's not what he wants. It's a surprise to him. And here we go. This is the answer, guys. So, in his past, we have regret about something. And then we have the 9 of Swords, which is worry. Regret and deep worry about something, about lovers. Something he did concerning a union, a partnership, lovers, something. He's involved in some kind of sexual abuse, guys. Some sexual crime is what he's involved with. And now, the present, we have the Seven of Swords, which is the card of trying to get away with something. And we have the Knight of Wands, which shows that he may not be able to get away with something, or it's not being able to get away with a crime of passion. And to clarify that, we have the Hanged Man. See, this is something, the Hanged Man, this is the way it should stand. Like, this issue is at rest and you're going to get away with it. However, the Hanged Man comes in reverse, which is telling me that something's going to come out. Something is moving. I don't know if this is him being in seat, or like if he's being pushed out, or if something's going to come up concerning his past. In his future, we have the Temperance card in reverse, which represents imbalance. Underneath that, we have the Seven of Cups, which represents his wishes, what he wants, his desires. But it's in reverse, so he's not going to get what he wants. He's going to get something horrible. He's getting something horrible. And the Five of Pentacles, this is, either way, guys, this card is really, it means out in the cold. But one way is like you're out in the cold and you're learning your lesson. The other way is like you're out in the cold and you're just up shit's creek. And he is out in the cold. That's what he doesn't want. He doesn't want to be out in the cold, but that's what his future is looking like. The tarot is suggesting to me that his time in the GOP, his time in office might be finished. That's what this is saying here. And I want to look into whether or not whatever he's done in the past is going to come up. I'm not sure if it's going to be fully revealed, guys, but there may be some hint of it made public. Let's see what tarot tells us. Ooh. So this is the card for children. And it's also the card for like time. And it's a little unclear to me. Oh, well, you know what? Actually, this is the past. Yeah, time. This is exactly what it's talking about. It's not talking about children. Time. This is the past and this is soon. His lack of discernment. It's too soon to tell, but it's saying that possibly we're going to see something come up, guys. I'm going to have to revisit this question. And last but not least, guys, I want to take a look at Mitch McConnell. And I think it's his shoulder or his arm that was broken. Yeah, I think it was his shoulder. I see his shoulder recovering, but I see a bigger problem coming. It's going to be, we'll see him. He'll be back. But I see later on down the road something else is going to happen. I don't know if it's, no, I don't think it's going to be another fall. I think it's going to be a result of the last fall that he took. I think he's a little bit naive to think that at his age he could sustain such a fall that would break a shoulder and that would be it. I don't think so. So we have the Six of Wands, which is victory, which is him recovering. This would be him recovering, but it's in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is him not realizing the truth as it is. This is exactly what I was saying. And as I cut the cards, it's reading exactly how I said it. He is naive. He is naive to think that he would just recover like that and then be back doing what he's doing. It's going to take him a long time. And then we have the Six of Swords. in reverse, not moving off to calmer shores. Damn, a lot of these evil, horrible people have a lot of reverse cards coming out. Jesus. Anyways, and yes, these are true reversals, guys. Well, you guys can see I shuffle the cards a million times. But he is not moving off to calmer shores, like I said, so he's just going to get worse. Something else is going to happen. And as I'm saying this, I feel something in my back. Yeah, he's going to lose strength. He's going to lose power. He is going to lose power. I mean, he's getting up there. He's been in office over 20 years. Well over 20 years. His body is tired. I'm not seeing that he's going to be able to go further. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, he's going to have to conform to the fact that he is not Superman. And his this is taking a toll on his body. And it's going to make him mentally restless. That's what this Page of Swords is. He's going to have to... This is the start of a new venture for him. He's going to have to make a decision as to what he's going to do. Doesn't matter anyways because nobody likes him. So it really shouldn't be that hard of a decision for him. So this is his wife. Interesting. This is his wife. And like I said, I see that she's coming. There's trouble coming for her. But that's a reading for another time, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll probably post another one tomorrow. See you later.